I'd like to thank all the people that are clicking on the video and taking the time to watch this. Since this video is being posted on quite a different types of Star Wars sites, I just want to introduce myself. My name is WhiteSword. I've been playing games for a long time, and in this commentary, I tend to ramble. Most of my commentaries are rambly. I jump from subject to subject, but I try to keep it entertaining. So I hope you enjoy the video, and if I said the names wrong or did anything or said anything wrong, don't take offense. It's just the way I am. I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure to like and favorite and subscribe to WhiteSword. My channel, I tend to try to put out videos when I can. If I'm not doing videos, I do like to live stream over on Twitch TV /WhiteSword TV. And so anyways, everybody have a nice day, and Akamagosh. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Star Wars Online video that I had promised. So this is some of the basic space battle that they have. I actually just got done doing the orientation. Forgot that I had this character. So this is a character I had back in the when I was playing the alpha, and when I started playing, or not in the alpha but the beta. So I figured, you know what, it's time to go ahead and get this game and let everybody see how great this is. I mean, look at the interface on this. This is pretty damn amazing. Let's go to a space dock, and I'll show you what the Star Wars one of their main stations look like. It's kind of small. This is the station you first go to right after you have landed, or right after the so that's pretty cool. And you had this really interesting thing. So you only have 10 action bars, but they did this thing where you do, oh, you know what, god damn it, I can't do it. I was gonna sit here and try to do this whole video talking about this is Star Wars and this is so awesome. This is fucking Star Trek Online, and this goes free to play in a couple days, but I figured it would be funny to try to start this video out like this. Oh look, it has a dance club. And what are the dances in this? No dance? How am I supposed to get down? Anyways, I figured it'd be kind of funny to show, and you know what? Whatever. Let's go ahead and actually get into Star Wars. And yes, I did pay for this, so this video needs to make get 14,000 views before it actually pays for itself. And the way YouTube has really been screwing me over, it's probably not gonna happen. Okay, so here we go. I'll be right back. Okay, now that we're actually in the game, let's talk about it. I thought about, there was, I was gonna try to do the Star Wars versus the World of Warcraft. Everybody was like, oh my god, you should totally do that, because my my World of Warcraft versus World of Warcraft versus Guild Wars is just about to hit 2 million views, and they're like, oh, you should totally do that. But I decided, the more I played this, I will say this is the first BioShock game I've ever played, and I really regret that. From what I've been told, this is basically how all their games are. They're this awesome, epic style of it's just amazing. We don't need to really go through the whole customization of the different things, but I I like a lot of the different styles that you get when you go through. I tend to, oh shit, let's go back to this. And so this is another thing. I am not a Star Wars, I don't know, like, Star Wars is cool, but I don't know shit about Star Wars. I did play the Old Republic back in the day, but I really don't remember a lot of it. And I did play both, the first Star Wars, oh, I can't remember which one. I know at the end of it, you pull down a fucking spaceship out of the actual sky because you're so powerful. I cannot remember the name of it. So right now, I'm playing on Port Nowhere, which is really cool. I'm also playing on another server, but so far, let's see some real space battle. We just saw Star Wars. Yeah, I'm so excited. Or we saw Star Trek. I was so excited when Star Trek was coming out. It was just like this. It's gonna be this awesome thing, and I was like, this is gonna be so great, so great. played the beta and I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? So this is another thing I like. Where's my name? Right here. Boom. You don't just see your you know, you don't just get like a story where it's, oh hey look, it's such and such and you're okay, you know, it's not, hey, you're helping Thrall and he's gonna get up there. No, the story is Lame Zor is doing this through chapter 1 through the Great Hunt, and it's just, so far I log on every day. I'm literally right now wearing 2 bracers on my hands because I've been playing this so much that my carpal tunnel has really been acting up. WoW, I log in once in a while just to check something, but pretty much when I log into WoW, what the fuck, I'm caught on something invisible. Okay, this really sucks. Will this get me out? Come on. Okay, I guess not. We'll log out of that. We'll jump on my mage since I seem to be stuck. But when I log into WoW, it's just like it's like all those annoyances just come right back at me when I log into WoW. It's just, oh my god, I do not want to go through any of this again. It's just annoying. I mean, and then the fact that each story, like Savan, you know, it's just, it's this game for, and you know, the game really is a single player game. Don't let anybody tell you, don't let the MMO of the Star Wars of the Old Republic fool you. It is a single player game where you actually hook up with people every once in a while. It is nice that when you're running around, you are meeting other people, but literally, this is a single player game. And for some reason, I'm just really, really enjoying the single player aspect of it mixed in with a multiplayer zone. And then the like my guild that I'm with, which is Wookiees Taste Like Chicken on Port Nowhere. You know, it's basically all my WoW friends. We're hanging out, and it's oh, this is my crafting. This is another thing I love. So, crafting in this game, it's just amazing. You don't do anything. Well, you run around and you can craft. So, like, you know, you get your skills here.
I seem to have outdone myself, Master.
Yeah, the Imperial fleet's pretty laggy. Like I said, let's jump on my ship. Anyways, my maid ship is actually pretty cool looking. I don't really care for my hunter ship. I was hoping for something that was more I don't know, Boba Fettish, or not Boba Fettish, but you know, Slave 1 style. But instead you get this thing with 3 feet and But look at this. This thing is amazing. Looks like Darth Vader shit. Let's see if I can get in the front. So a lot of the things about the games, when I was going through and I was sitting on the TG event and I was talking to a lot of those guys who were playing the game, and they were just like, oh my god, this is so awesome. But I was hearing all these things. It's like, oh, well, you really don't play together. Everything's very separate. You know, it's like all these rumors that were coming out, and nobody could really give you any straight answers because of the, you know, the NBA or whatever the hell it's called, where they're just basically locked out of stuff. Look at that. That's amazing. The only problem is these parts right here, they don't open. They kind of open in the back, but not really. So there was all this information going on about the game, like, oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, you know, and nobody really knew that wasn't in it. You know, we were just reading and grabbing every little piece of information we could get our hands on that was just anything. And everything I expected, I thought I'd hate the space battle. Shut the fuck up. Everything that I was, you know, thought I was going to get was totally not what we got. We got this amazing game. Oh, look at that. We got this amazing game that is so different from anything I played, and maybe because it is my first BioShock game, that a lot of this is new to me. I mean, just things are just the stories are great. Now, I am getting a little damn tired of the voice acting. It's a little fucking much sometimes, and a lot of it's bullshit voice acting. It's like, oh, well, you know, we could have hired somebody to speak these lines, but we'll give Robert down in accounting.
I cleaned the vessel from stem to stern in your absence. You
Yeah?
can smell the difference.
I can. We'll just give Robert down in accounting a couple $100, and we'll have him go dooba-dabba, gooba-dabba, dooba-jibba-dabba. And, you know, so you'll get that a lot, but, you know, you'll see the same alien races that speak English. So, this is your basic ship. I mean, there's probably tons of videos of the ship, so I'll just throw you in mind real quick. Oh, fuck that. So this is the thing I think is pretty cool. You can sit in your captain's chair, and then you just click on this little thing right here. This gives you the galaxy map. Pull that down. That takes you back to the Imperial fleet. We want to go to an actual space battle, so we'll do this one. Yes. Now, the space battle I thought was going to be fucking stupid. And it's basically a mini game inside the fucking game. It's, oh, jeez. It's just awesome. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Oh, shit. And you gotta watch out. Yeah, don't shoot your own ships. Ooh. Gotta get oh, Jesus Christ. Ooh. So I failed the mission. So anyway, so far the game itself, oh shoot, I didn't actually want to do that again. Space battle. So I mean, you just get kind of idea that the space battle is great. And the one thing that's really surprised me so far that I'm really enjoying about the game is the fucking PvP. I hate PvP in World of Warcraft. I try, you know, and it's like I get in there and it's like, oh, it's kind of fun, I'll just do that. But here it's fucking awesome. I love Hutball. I love... Shut the fuck up. Stupid goddamn robot. Oh, we don't want to go in here. We don't want to talk to that douchebag either. So, anyways, so let's just sit in my chair. Can I sit in my chair? No. So everything about the game so far, I'm really enjoying. I'm really enjoying the crafting. You know, boom, I hit this, and you get 5 guys, so this will go a lot faster. You know, I would suggest if you are going to do crafting, just wait to the end when you have all your guys. Your crafting will go real fast. I got into slicing in the beginning when there was when you got a lot of money for slicing, so it was the thing that everybody was doing just because you were just going broke. I mean, you were just, so much money was just being thrown at you, but they nerfed that a couple weeks ago. But right now, you know, I'm actually kind of broke because I'm literally evening out. I send out for slicing, and I have enough to pay for the next couple of slicings. And slicing gets you, you know, some epics and stuff like that. And you know, that's a great thing too is purples. I could give shit. I mean, purples are the good stuff, but I love getting oranges. When you get oranges in this game, along with purples too, but at low level you're getting a couple oranges, and those are the modifying. And the modifying is really great because you don't need any kind of crafting type thing. You get these little things right here that pop up, so that's pretty cool. And you can modify most of your lightsabers. I can't modify this one right here. But I could modify a couple of the other ones I had. So far, I mean, I can't say nothing bad about this game. Oh, actually there is. I'll tell you some of the bad things about the game. You know, what am I trying? I'm trying to think. What's bad? What I don't like is there's just like a handful of things. Like you know, I know it's not just WoW that does this, but the looking for dungeon thing is a goddamn necessary thing in this game. And if it's not even looking for dungeon, some kind of teleportation device that allows me to if I'm on some planet and somebody in my guild says, hey Kevin, we want to run Black Talon, which is the first instance you shut up, you fucking, they're nerfing that damn robot. So you know, if I'm out here on Balmora, which is another thing, I'm having to get used to all the goddamn names of these places. Some of them are pretty cool, you know, like going to see Tatooine was really cool. Let's see, can I go a little hot? I mean, and everything, like even when I went to Tatooine, was the first place I went to when I got my ship. It feels like Tatooine. But so some of the things, I would love to see some kind of looking for group. Now they do have a, if you do a who, you can do a looking for group comment. But most people don't. They don't use that. They just spam it out in chat, which we're just kind of used to, and you know, that's kind of. Oh, another thing on your ship too. So you have your bank. No, we're complaining mode. We're in complain mode. Stop giving good. Stop talking about positive stuff. So I would love to see a looking for group. Now, when I got into this game, I was fucking lost. I didn't know where anything was. I ran around the game and I was just like, where the fuck do I go? Because this is the problem I have. One of the problems with the game is, so at level 10, when you start the game, you're just a character that has the option of, you know, whatever your two options are. So at level 10, you really don't know what you want to be because you've just kind of had the basic skills. I think at level 10, I really only had, what did I have? I had my 2 Jedi, like my lightsaber things, which I never use in this class. I had lightning strike, force lightning, shock, and I think whirlwind. That was really about it. And so you don't really know what you want to do. And so at level 10, you're having to make the choice for the rest of the game. Yeah, you might want to look something up, but you know, I still think that there needs to be a way to respect back. I mean, you're gonna lose. You're gonna have to start all over. All your gear is probably not going to be for whatever it is. But you know, it's. I really would love to see a choice like that redone in to allow you to go back and like, oh, okay, so this is how a sorceress plays. I really didn't like that. So, whatever. But you know, that's not important. And another thing I'd love to see is that the guards actually, like, you can click on a guard. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I get a new mic stand and I'm trying to get it perfect. I would like to see that if you click on a guard, like in WoW, they gave you directions. Because, okay, so at level 10, you know, you first walk in the game and you're on a goddamn the Imperial fleet and you're just like, I want to see everything at one time, but it's just not physically possible to see everything. So you're just kind of wandering around, and I got lost, and next thing I know, I don't know where I'm at or how to get back. And
hail to the Emperor. More importantly, hail
to you, Master. Okay, I do like it when he says that. He is funny that he kisses your ass so much, and everybody gets one. But we're gonna go ahead and go Tatooine. But that was probably just a big thing, was getting lost and not really knowing where things are. As of right now, that it is such a new game, Torhead, which is what I use, doesn't have a lot of information. I mean, if I get lost somewhere, I take screenshots and upload it to Torhead for the class stuff, just because, like, they hide things. And it's not that they hide things. Like, okay, so let's say you have to find this cave, this little shelter thing, but you need to find this little tiny green thing that's blinking here. It's just small, and sometimes you might not see it. Stuff like that's kind of annoying. But overall, the game, a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's just amazing how much. I know I've said amazing a lot. You all know how much I love this word. So basically, I'm going to show you Tatooine real quick, and then I'm going to log off and edit this video. And I can't say nothing. Ah, man, this game is so great. Now, the thing that I do like about this game is that, as you see, I have a couple alts there, and that it's, you know, the story over time pretty much becomes the same thing. But I still have the option of rolling alliance alts and getting a different beginning story. And then on top of it, I'm all my characters except Savon, because she's an evil bitch, is going light. So it's really interesting that I'm playing a Sith character that's also going light on all my characters, and it works out really good. You don't see a big difference. Some of the moral stuff that's kind of fucked up, it's like, it really puts you in a situation where you're like, do I kill this family or do I kill that family? There's a bounty hunter quest that I was doing, and it was, the swamp is poisoned, and this guy was responsible for poisoning the swamp all these years. has finally decided that I could be no. He's been trying to cure it, and they've kicked him out and said he's not allowed to go back. So he asks you to go back one last time to permanently cure the swamp and clear it up, so people can have drinkable water. So that's pretty cool. I have no problem doing that. So I go to clear the swamp, and this woman runs up to me and she's like, "No, please stop. You don't understand what you're doing. If you clear the swamp, all the monsters will go crazy and they'll start attacking and killing people." And it's like, shit. Do I... it's one of those things, it's like, it's no big deal. Just choose one and move on. But for me, it was like, fuck it. I'm curing the swamp. You'll deal with the monsters, and the monsters will learn to adapt to the nice clean water. And so it's just these questions that are in the game that are really like, do you kill family A or kill family B, and how are you going to live with that, in the sense of, is it going to bother you? One of my favorite things is, okay, so I'll just go ahead and get to it and get it out of the way. You can have sex in this game, and it's fucking hilarious. But how it's done is really good. So I was on my Sith warrior, and you have Vex, which is a Twi'lek. I don't know. They have handles on their heads. But so I'm doing some random quest on her, and I'm just kind of goofing off, and I get to this point where I kill this woman's husband, and then her son is going to take over the role. And there's a bunch of flirt options. You can flirt with her or whatever. And see, doesn't this look like the movie? So great. So the detail's great. Like I said, I never played a BioShock game, so this is great. So I'm assuming that this is all what BioShock games look like. Just beautiful and awesomeness. So it's like my Twi'lek is like, ugh, please don't. And I bang her anyways. But in the process, she tells her son, Robert, go away. And Robert goes away. And then she looks at me, and she looks over at Vex, or whatever the hell her name is, and it's like, so, is your companion staying or going? And there was, send Vex away or make her stay and watch. I made that bitch stay and watch, and I lost like 150 affection points with her. But it was so worth it, because it was just so funny that it's little details like that are just great. So anyway, so this is Tatooine. It's amazing looking. Looks just like the movie. You're not going to see Skywalker out here or anything like that. But it's just so great, so great. Oh, so here's another little thing. Then I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna edit. So, say you do get out and you're running around, you get what's called the Emergency Fleet Pass. It's got a 13-hour fucking cooldown. And it will basically teleport you right back to the fleet, which is great, because I actually don't really play this character that much. I mostly do slicing, and then I'm going to start working on making armor and work on the auction house. Auction house is great, but that's another thing. So I have been rambling on way too long for this video. I want everybody to have a nice day, and please don't flame me for the Star Wars or the Star Trek stuff in the beginning. I thought about doing the whole video Star Trek style. I'm just being like, oh, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. And then I was going to go post on the Star Wars forums and the Star Trek forums, and I had a feeling I was probably going to get banned from both of them, and I really don't want to do that. So please, I'm so sorry. Nanu Nanu, and live long and prosper, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Engage. Oh, and Akamagash, everybody. Y'all have a nice day, and remember to like and subscribe.